Well, no
So
point in causing no ruckus. This shit happened Saturday. Like, I'm lying. This shit happened Friday night leading into Saturday. Wasn't no point in causing no ruckus because they left and I immediately started doing makeup. So I had no time to even be, you know what I'm saying,
mhm.
making no fuss about nothing. I was doing makeup the whole day up until it was time for me to get ready to go to the event. Then we went
You
to the
could
event.
have though. I'm not going to hold you if you wanted to, because again, you said you were never comfortable with that before he even got there, and she didn't give two shits about how you felt.
Yeah, well,
I think the owner should be on Nina at that point on that type of situation,
you're
but they
right,
ain't
but
trying
I
to
didn't,
push it
I
off
didn't, I
on
didn't
him.
fuss. I didn't fuss. I was just like, bro, like, all right, like it was just a whole lot of shit going on. I didn't fuss. I ate that like, oh, okay, you don't give a fuck about me. You know what I'm saying? Like I took that internally, like you don't give a fuck. So, um, that happens. We go to the event or whatever the case may be. You get back. That's it. Then the next day it's time for me to leave. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why Squall is even the topic of anything. I really don't know. He didn't do
Because he
anything
didn't
wrong.
necessarily do anything wrong to me at this point.
But at the same time, if I'm not mistaken, Nina told him that what I said, and
Uh,
he had his own place that they could have went to, but they
right.
chose to come to Nina's Airbnb anyway.
Yeah, what's the
After I
point
was
of
promised, I was promised that there was going to be no extra bodies in the house.
right being around a grown man that you don't even know? You gotta close your eyes. You never know what might happen. That's a dangerous situation. That's a stranger. You don't know. They're not saying that he would do anything or anything like that, but you don't know that.
Yeah.
That's
So
why
I
you never
mean,
felt
I
comfortable.
could have like I was gonna. I thought about going and getting my own hotel, but then I realized Nina was not even home the rest of the day. Like she was out running around. So it wasn't like they was up under me. You know what I'm saying? Like I was in the Airbnb by myself. They left. They went to $2 shit, and they never came back.
Now you get why we say you got to treat these motherfucking meetups and stuff like business now.
But it was his business. That's the thing. All of this was business agreements. None of this was personal. None of this was, none of this was personal.
Mm.
And I think that people choose not to understand because it's me, because it's Rozay. The reality is a person booked me to be their makeup artist and I was there solely for her. She allowed me to have other people, no, she allowed other people to book me, but initially I was there for Nina.
Mm.
She created the space for me to even be able to do makeup in that space. She offered it up for me. So it was my respect for Nina, but at the same time, I'm not gonna go against my own boundaries when we had an agreement set. It's one
Right.
thing for me to be doing business in here. It's another for me to have put personal in here. I wasn't gonna
Hmm.
bring my personal. If I had a nigga, I wasn't gonna bring a nigga up in there. We would have went somewhere else. You see, because at this point, this was a business setting that she had set. That I had confirmed that this was business.
Right. So she brung personal into it basically.
Yes. And she promised that she wasn't going to do that. Also, $2 told her the same thing. We had this conversation before Houston even started. $2 told her, hey, don't be bringing on niggas in that damn Airbnb with Rozay. That's not cool. Because you don't know them niggas like that. Don't give a damn who they are. That's what $2 told her. She said, I'm not $2. And then when me and her had the conversation, she straight up said, like, I'm not bringing nobody into this Airbnb. They got their own shit. Anybody that I'm doing anything with, I'll go to them. Those were her words to me. So it doesn't matter if it was Nina's Airbnb or John's Airbnb. The reality is there was agreement upon what was going to happen and not happen in said Airbnb. Period. So if I said I'm not comfortable with that shit from a business standpoint, I'm allowed to say that. I'm not comfortable
Right.
with that. If she told me, hey, so and so getting their makeup done here, I'm not comfortable with that. You got to go to them. I would oblige. And it ain't because, well, one person paid and one person didn't. It's because we had an agreement. It doesn't matter who spent the money.
Right.
These people are more focused on money. It's not about the money. It's about the agreement and the respect that you have amongst each other.
Because you would have never. I'm pretty sure you would have never agreed to that fucking shit if you knew she was going to bring him there any fucking way.
Hell no. because I didn't agree to it when I heard Savoy was going to be there. I started looking at hotels. And my proof of looking up hotels was I had a conversation with HB about where the fuck she was supposed to be at with her hotels and to see what the proximity of it. Y'all could ask HB. Me and her talked about the hotels or what hotels we could stay at with that's in proximity to the events and shit like that. I was looking at hotels and them motherfuckers ain't got no reason to lie for me. HB ain't gonna lie for me for shit. You could ask HB. I was talking to her about hotels. Cause I wasn't finna stay in that damn Airbnb. And what's crazy is HB even asked me, Rozay, how you feel about staying in the Airbnb with her and Savoy and shit? And I said, it don't bother me none. Savoy ain't even supposed to be in there. HB was like, oh, okay, cool. That's the conversation me and HB had on the phone. They got to stop fucking lying. I got the text messages of HB telling me where the fuck, where I should get my hotel and shit like that. Proof. I got proof of everything. That's why I didn't bring it to the front, because this shit ain't gonna go the way, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all trying to make me out to be bad. I got too much receipts. Y'all did me so dirty, I decided to just remove myself because y'all had me so fucked up. In so many ways. Had me so fucked up. No, me and HB are not on speaking terms. What the fuck are y'all not hearing? Y'all hear what y'all want to hear.
I'm not gonna hold you. I feel bad for you, Rozay, because I swear that I swear that shit keeps happening to you.
I removed myself. I didn't like none of that shit that was going on. I said, you know what? Don't worry about it. I'm gonna just remove myself. I see the narratives being spun. I see how niggas is trying to play in my face. Niggas is playing in my face left and right the entire time. I'm trying to keep it professional because I was paid to do a service. I was paid to do a service. Niggas think I've been mixing personal the whole time. I wasn't. They don't even know. $2 explicitly asked me every event she wanted me to be the hype man or hype woman for every fucking event, but niggas was being so weird I couldn't even do it the way I wanted to. The only time y'all really see me really hype some shit up was Saturday when y'all saw me on the mic, and when we was on the bus, I was hyping niggas up and playing music and shit like that. I was supposed to be the hype woman for every fucking event. That's why I was there. None of this shit was personal for me. That's the shit that y'all don't know. I got proof of that too. I was never there for no personal shit. For me to be able to get into every event, I needed to be the hype woman for every motherfucking event.
Somebody said this in the comment section earlier. Ever since you had got there, the energy, they say everybody was giving you weird energy since you had got there. Is that true? I can't speak to that. Okay.
I don't know. But from what they saying, Rozay was the problem. Rozay had terrible energy. But it just so happened that Rozay ain't had no terrible energy when they was getting their makeup done. There was no terrible energy. But only when they wanted me to be having long conversations with them. Every time they talk about Rozay having bad energy, it was because they wanted me to be up under them. And I'm not there for that. When we went to dinner, I wasn't there to be nobody's fucking friend like that. No, I was there for $2. They decided to do messy shit the first night, then try to blame that shit on me and said that I was being fucking weird. Lied and said I was talking about them when I was live the entire time and wasn't talking about nobody. And them niggas still try to blame me for some shit that I didn't fucking do. Nisha lied and said I was talking about them. I didn't.
Oh, I remember that. That was on
the
live,
weird energy
right?
started then. Exactly. That's when weird shit started. When motherfuckers was lying and it was whispering in their phone, talking about they would have to fight anybody, it would have to be Nina and Rozay. And then the people in the comments brought that information to my chat. And brought the information to Nina's chat.
At the restaurant.
So we read that shit. Yeah, we read that shit. And Nina got the fuck mad. That's what happened.
I remember that.
And Nina told Tim to go get her motherfucking shirt. She got up and was finna fight them. All three of them that was talking shit. And I stopped it. I walked Nina outside. Stopped it. But it's Rozay. Rozay with the bad energy. Rozay's the problem. Rozay's the one starting shit.
I'm pretty sure there's a lot of stuff that you're not speaking to, and I don't blame you because again, I be in your lives, so you don't even want to be on this side of the app, and I can see exactly why. Why I knew it wasn't out of just nowhere, but this seemed like it was the straw that broke the camel's back with this last event, I guess. But again, like I said, I find it funny when you start dropping receipts, the whole conversation, and switch the whole swole thing, which he didn't even fucking do nothing. That was Nina's doing and initiating all that. They didn't want to put the blame on Nina, so they focusing on him. That's insanity to me. Y'all ready to slap a label on a man to switch the conversation to him and then wonder why he got upset last night? I think that's fucked up.
Happened to him. I don't know what happened.
They was grilling him till like 3 a.m. last night about him being there and making you feel uncomfortable, calling him a weirdo and all this other stuff. When Nina is the one that brought him to the Airbnb.
Yeah, no, that's
After
on.
telling you,
Yeah, that's on Nina. That's not on him. If he didn't know, if he claimed that he didn't know that information, that's on him. I mean, that's on her. Sorry. If he didn't know, that's on
I know
her.
what you meant.
But they not trying to put they not trying to put nothing on her. They don't want to put nothing on her. They don't want to make her the bad guy. They don't want to make her the problem. It's easier to put it on Rozay. Even with receipts is given, it's still easy to put it on Rozay.
I don't think they could because again, the audience ain't stupid. I mean, all you gotta do is go right back to the blogs and see the receipts that you just posted. Because I didn't see none of that live. I was literally just recapping it, and literally you can just look at the receipts and see who's telling the truth and who's not. Then on top of that, you had this another person that's stalking you. Then they try to switch it to something about a damn ticket and got played on that. Then now they switching it to Swole. Trying to make him the issue since they couldn't make you the issue. Now everybody focusing in on that. And he didn't do a damn thing but try to get some yams. This is wow, yo.
Same time, I'm pretty sure that Squall is trying to make it like I'm trying to do some shit and do that one thing. So I mean, it's fuck anybody.
You didn't even say this
right
though.
Now. Yeah, I know, but I already know. I already know what the fuck going on though. I know. I seen what live? I think I was in Dex and they was listening. They was streaming or something like that, and I heard him saying that it was me. He trying to triangulate me like I said some shit, and I didn't say shit about that man.
Not a damn thing.
So it's fuck him too. So whatever the fuck he feel, that's his business. He might need to start. He might need to dig deeper and figure out what the fuck he did in his past and what he was accused of to make him feel like that. Cause I ain't never said no shit like that.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Since you want to triangulate me to shit, since I'm the problem, you might want to dig deeper. It sounds like you're projecting, buddy. I never said that you did anything to me.
There's that.
The fuck? I'm very clear on my boundaries. These motherfuckers don't like the fact that I got damn boundaries. The fuck? Why the hell wouldn't I feel some type of way as a woman, a nigga I don't know, in the house under the same roof with me at night? Why would I not feel some type of way as a woman who don't know him and was promised that wasn't no nigga coming over? When no nigga finna be in there. And if you go see your nigga, you finna be at his shit because he has his own shit. And I never drank a drink that entire weekend. I was sober as fuck. Because I didn't trust nobody. I didn't take a drink, Blaze. Not even a sip.
I don't even blame you. I probably would have did the same thing and advised my daughter to do the same thing. I probably wouldn't.
$2 told her, don't bring no niggas in that motherfucking house with me. $2 told her. She said she wasn't. Then when y'all heard me read the text message, she's talking about something I wasn't, but now I am. What? Whoa, that's crazy.
Well, I'm glad she did the right thing in that instance. I didn't get why she was kind of interrogating you yesterday, but I guess everybody wanted to make you the problem when you're not the problem here.
I showed proof of how many times I contacted and told Nina to change some shit, to change the reservations. How many times I didn't, bro, like the amount of times I asked her to fix it, the amount of times I asked her, hey, and reminded her and reminded her and reminded her. And she didn't do it.
And again, if this was business, right? She offered all of this stuff and agreed to pay for all of this stuff, the plane ticket, the round trip. It all falls on Nina. It all
And
fell
I
on.
did my due diligence. It's not like I just sat there or sat back like I'm supposed to be a princess in a tiara. I dead ass made sure I did my due diligence to make sure that I made it safely home. I checked. Saturday, when I seen Nina still didn't do that shit, I called Nina. I was in the car with Pretty Brown Eyes. She heard me call Nina and tell her, hey, Nina, make sure you check check on my ticket and stuff like that, because I don't see it. I'm trying to check in and I can't. Sent Nina a screenshot showing her I can't check in. This is the confirmation for me to get into my flight. I can't get in.
So let me ask you, they canceled your flight or something? What was the issue of you
The
checking?
airline said that it was canceled. They never confirmed that airline canceled it.
So